Okay, stop what you are doing right now. Seriously, because we need to have a talk. For years, we've been told that Chinese cars are cheap, plastic, and copycats. We laughed at them. We ignored them. Well, joke's on us, because while we were busy making fun of them, they were busy building machines that make our luxury cars look like they belong in a museum. I'm not even kidding. What I am about to show you today is going to genuinely upset you. We are talking about 3 Chinese EVs that are so advanced, so luxurious, and so packed with sci-fi tech that they feel illegal. I'm talking about a car that has a literal galaxy inside the door handle, another one that can project a 100-inch movie from its headlights. Yes, the headlights. And the number 1 spot that is so futuristic, they deleted the rear window entirely. Gone. It doesn't exist. I am legitimately jealous. I am looking at my American car right now, and I feel bad for it. We are about to look at the top 3 most luxurious Chinese EVs that are coming to shock the world. If you think you know what luxury is, you are wrong. Buckle up, because you are not ready for this. Let's go. Number 3, the Huawei Maextro S800. Okay, listen to me closely. If you think a Mercedes Maybach is the peak of luxury, you need to delete that thought from your brain right now. The car you're looking at is the Huawei Maextro S800, and it is quite literally a land yacht that makes the S-Class look like a budget rental. This thing is nearly 5.5 meters long. That is huge. It's targeting Rolls-Royce, but it costs a fraction of the price. The wildest part? The door handles. I'm not kidding. Inside the door handle, where your hand goes, there is a literal Starry Night galaxy lighting effect. Who thinks of that? You haven't even opened the door yet and the car is already flexing on you. Look at the front of this monster. It's got what they call the Galaxy headlight system. It's not just LEDs, it's actual cut crystal that sparkles like jewelry. The grille is fully closed off because yes, it's an EV, but it has this massive, imposing vertical presence that screams, "Get out of my way, I'm rich." There are no jagged edges here. Everything is smooth, like a bar of soap made of liquid money. And the paint? It's a two-tone finish that you usually only see on cars that cost $500,000. It looks like a spaceship that decided to land at a Met Gala. Walk around to the side and you realize just how long this thing is. It's sitting on massive 21-inch forged wheels that look like turbine blades. The body lines are super clean, no weird creases, just one long sweeping motion from front to back. And check this out, the doors are smart. They use radar to see obstacles and will only open as far as is safe. You don't pull a handle, you press a button and the car presents itself to you. It's giving off serious, I don't touch door handles, I have people for that vibes. Around the back, it gets even crazier. The taillight isn't a bar, it's a nebulous scroll. It literally looks like a galaxy stretching across the trunk. When you unlock it, the lights do a shimmering dance that makes Audi's light animations look like a high school science project. It has this wide planted stance that says, "I own the road." And frankly, looking at it, I'm kinda mad. Why do we get boring sedans in the US while China gets a spaceship that looks like it belongs to Tony Stark? Under the hood, well, under the floor, this thing is a beast. You're looking at a tri-motor setup that pushes out over 850 horsepower. Yes, 850 in a luxury limo. It does 0 to 60 in roughly 4.3 seconds. That is terrifying for a car this big. It's got a 100 kilowatt-hour battery that gives it a range of over 400 miles on the Chinese cycle. It rides on an intelligent air suspension that scans the road ahead and pre-adjusts the dampers before you even hit a bump. It basically floats. Safety? It's Huawei. This car sees everything. It has LiDAR sitting on the roof, high-def cameras, and millimeter wave radars. It can practically drive itself on the highway and in the city. It has a guardian mode that monitors the surroundings when you're parked. If someone gets too close, it flashes the lights and records them. It's like having a bodyguard built into the chassis. Now, step inside and try not to faint. The ceiling isn't just glass, it has a fiber optic starry sky headliner just like a Rolls-Royce. But unlike the Rolls, you can change the constellations. The dashboard is one giant piece of glass spanning the entire width with a 17.7-inch center screen running Harmony OS. It's faster than your iPad. The seats, they are wrapped in silk and Napa leather. The rear seats are zero-gravity thrones that recline almost flat. You get a massage that mimics human hands, not just vibrating motors. And the sound system? Bro, it has 43 speakers. 43, including speakers inside the headrest so you can take a phone call without the other passengers hearing you. It's completely silent inside thanks to active noise canceling that fights road noise. You could whisper in here at 80 miles per hour and be heard clearly. It also has a fragrance system with 3 different scents. This isn't a car, it's a spa day that does 120 miles per hour. This thing is huge. The backseat legroom is ridiculous. You can literally cross your legs and still not touch the front seat. The trunk is massive, easily swallowing 4 golf bags or enough luggage for a month-long getaway. It's designed for families who have chauffeurs, but if you have kids, they will never want to leave the back seat. Now, the price. You'd expect this to cost $300,000, right? It starts around $100,000 to $140,000 depending on the trim. That is insane. It's cheaper than a base S-Class but offers features you can't even get on a Maybach. If this came to the US, the luxury market would collapse overnight. So, would you take this over a Mercedes S-Class? I think the answer is terrifyingly obvious. But hold on. Car number 3 was all about luxury. Car number 2, it's about to turn every surface into a movie screen. You are not ready for the tech in this next SUV. Number 2, the Aito M9. If you thought the last car was wild, the Aito M9 is about to blow your mind. This is the flagship SUV from Huawei's car alliance, and it has a feature that I guarantee you have never seen before. The headlights, yes, the headlights, are actual 100-inch projectors. You can park this car in front of a white wall, put the car in cinema mode, and it will project a movie from the headlights so you can watch it outside. How is this real? It's the ultimate drive-in movie theater, and you bring the projector with you. The front of the M9 is dominated by these massive pixel headlights. They don't just project movies, they can project turning arrows onto the road to tell pedestrians where you're going. The grille is smoothed out for aerodynamics, giving it a super clean, high-tech look. It's tall, boxy, and commanding, kind of like a futuristic Range Rover but smoother. The sensors are integrated so seamlessly you barely notice them, but trust me, they see everything. From the side, this SUV is a fortress. It's over 5.2 meters long. The two-tone paint job with the silver roof and blue body looks incredible. The door handles are flush, and the windows are acoustic glass to keep the world out. It has these subtle Kunpeng wing lines that make it look like it's gliding even when it's parked. The wheels are aerodynamic 22-inch alloys that look expensive. It's not trying to be a sports car, it's trying to be a private jet for the road. The rear is just as impressive. You've got this massive continuous light bar, but get this, the taillights can also display symbols and text to communicate with cars behind you. If someone is tailgating you, you could theoretically display a back off sign. Okay, maybe not that aggressive, but it can show thank you or charging status. The tailgate is huge and powered, obviously. It looks like a bank vault from the back, solid, secure, and expensive. Powering this beast is a dual motor setup delivering 530 horsepower. It launches this 5,000-pound tank from 0 to 60 in 4.3 seconds. That is faster than a Ford Raptor R. It comes as a pure EV or a range extender, ERE, meaning it has a generator engine that charges the battery so you never have range anxiety. You get over 800 miles of total range in the ERE version. You could drive from LA to Salt Lake City without stopping. Safety is paramount here.
The Aito M9 uses a superhull chassis. It's built like a tank with 2,000 megapascals nuclear submarine-grade steel in key areas. It has 9 airbags and an automatic emergency braking system that works up to 90 miles per hour. If you try to crash this car, it will actively fight you to stay safe. It scans for pedestrians, bikes, and even random debris on the road. Inside is where the Aito M9 completely humiliates American SUVs. The dashboard has 3 screens, a 12.3-inch cluster, a 15.6-inch center screen, and a 16-inch passenger screen. But that's not the crazy part. The crazy part is the 32-inch roll-down cinema screen for the rear passengers. Yes, a projector screen rolls down from the roof. The rear seats are zero-gravity seats that float you in a neutral spine position. It even has a built-in fridge that can keep drinks warm or cold. The audio system is a 25-speaker Huawei sound array that pumps out 2080 watts. It's louder and clearer than most home theaters. The infotainment system is buttery smooth. You can throw apps from your phone to the screen with a swipe. And if you want to sing, it has a built-in karaoke mode with professional microphones that connect to the car. You can literally host a concert in traffic. Practicality? It's a 6-seater with a usable third row. Even the third row has heated seats and charging ports. With all seats down, you can fit a mattress in the back and use the car's camping mode to keep the AC running all night. It's the ultimate road trip machine. You could live in this car comfortably. Price? The Aito M9 starts around $65,000 to $75,000. A Cadillac Escalade costs $100K plus and doesn't have a projector in the headlights or a cinema screen in the back. I am actually offended that we can't buy this in the States. It makes everything else look ancient. So, Aito M9 or a BMW X7? The choice is getting harder, right? But wait, we have one more. Car number 1 is going to break your brain because it's missing something every other car has. It doesn't have a rear window. Seriously. Welcome to the future. This is the Avatr 12, and this is the most stunning, alien-looking car I have ever seen. Look at the back. Look at it. There is no rear window. It's just solid bodywork flowing into a hatchback. How do you see out, you ask? Cameras. High-definition streaming cameras. It's a design flex that makes it look like a concept car that escaped the studio. It's sleek, it's low, and it looks like it's moving 100 miles per hour while standing still. The front is just as wild. It has these super thin C-shaped DRLs, but the real party trick is the halo screen on the hood. It's a black panel at the base of the windshield that can display messages, animations, and emojis to people outside. The car literally talks to the world. The hood is sculpted and aggressive, and the whole front end looks like a robotic shark. It's distinct, bold, and absolutely beautiful. The side profile is pure Grand Coupe perfection. It's long, low, and wide. It doesn't have traditional side mirrors. It has slender camera stalks that cut through the air. The door handles are hidden, and the wheels are massive 21-inch rims that fill the arches perfectly. Its lines are so crisp, if Batman drove a daily driver, this would be it. It makes a Tesla Model S look like a bar of soap. Around the back, again, the no window thing is just crazy. It has an active spoiler that rises up at speed to provide downforce. The taillights are razor-thin lines that look like lasers. Because there's no glass, the trunk line is higher, giving it this massive, muscular rear end. It looks impenetrable. It's the kind of design that makes people stop in the street and stare. Under the skin, the Avatr 12 packs a punch. The dual-motor GT version delivers 578 horsepower and 480 pound-feet of torque. It smashes 0 to 60 in 3.9 seconds. It feels instant, violent, and addictive. It rides on an air suspension system that makes it corner flat like a sports car, but absorb bumps like a luxury sedan. And it has an 800-volt architecture, meaning it can charge 200 kilometers of range in just 10 minutes. By the time you buy a coffee, it's ready to go. Safety, it has 3 LiDAR sensors. 3! 1 on the roof and 2 on the fenders. It sees everything in 3D. It has the Huawei ADS 2.0 system, which is arguably one of the best self-driving systems on the planet. It can navigate tricky city streets, construction zones, and tight parking spots without you touching the wheel. It's watching out for you 360 degrees 24/7. But the interior, oh my god. The interior, step inside, and the first thing you see is the 4K panoramic screen. It's a 35.4-inch ribbon screen that runs across the entire base of the windshield, displaying your speed, nav, and car data. Then, below that is a floating 15.6-inch center screen. The steering wheel is a squirtle, square circle, that feels like a race car yoke. Because there's no rear window, the rearview mirror is a digital screen that feeds live video from the back. It's clearer than glass and eliminates blind spots. The glass roof is electrochromic. You press a button and it turns from clear to opaque to block the sun. The seats are zero-gravity buckets covered in Nappa leather that heat, vent, and massage you. The door panels have real wood and ambient lighting that pulses with the music. It feels like you're sitting inside a high-end architectural digest home, not a car. Practicality is surprisingly good. Since there's no rear window mechanism, the trunk is deep and huge. The front trunk is usable too. The back seats have tons of legroom because the battery is specially shaped to create foot garages, so your feet aren't pushed up high. It's comfortable for 4 adults to cross the country in total sci-fi style.
And the price? The Avatr 12 starts at around $42,000 in China. $42,000 for a car that looks like $1 million and drives like a spaceship. A nicely spec'd one is maybe $55K. That is the price of a basic Tesla Model 3 Performance, but you get a car that feels like it's from the year 2050. So the price is roughly $45,000. And yes, America would riot if this came here. It feels illegal to be this advanced for that price. Would you pick this or a Tesla Model 3 BMW i4? Be honest. Alright, that was the top 3 Chinese EVs that just humiliated the legacy automakers. Which one would you actually take home? Are you taking the Rolls-Royce Maextro S800, the movie theater Aito M9, or the no-window Avatr 12? Drop your pick in the comments. I need to see who has the best taste. Smash that like button if your jaw dropped even once. Hit subscribe so you don't miss the next insane reveal. And ring that bell because next time we're checking out a Chinese supercar that dances. Literally. Bro, I'm still shook. Which of these 3 would you drive first?